Hey there everybody, welcome to our squatting September. What we're going to focus on first is seeing and testing to see how deep you can get in your squat. So I want you, wherever you're at, drop your booty down. You can take those legs a little wider and see how low you can get. The goal is to be a little bit more upright. I'm a little tight in my hip flexors. I'll show you from the side here. So I'd like to sit back more. If I hold on to my toes, I can balance and sit back. Great. Where can you get? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? We want to get you nice and low. And to help with that, we're going to work on some ankle mobility, some hip mobility, and see if we can get you down in that position. Couple things that can help you just to get into that position and to hold it, see how it feels, is first you can use the TRX. You might not have this at home, so you can do this when you come into the studio. Just go ahead and sit back down. This allows you to lean back. Even though we don't want to lean back all the way, still stay centered over your feet and drop down as low as you can. What you want to do is hold this for 20 to 30 seconds. Come out of it, shake those legs off, and do it again. And hold. And come out of it. So that's the first way that you can get into that position, get nice and deep. I've worked with clients that when they squat, they're here, but by using the TRX, they're able to drop that butt down. Remember how I said, drop the butt down. It's not going back, it's going down. So it almost needs to shift right in between your legs. The other thing you can do is use a step. You want to have it nice and low so that you can sit back in that position, take those legs wide. Even this itself, too high for me, so I'm going to take it off. But what it allows you to do is to get into that position. So sit down, pull those knees in, pull those feet in, balance, and sit upright. Take your hands and just kind of push your knees out. So again, you're still using the step a little bit, but you're getting your body into that position. In this position, I can tell that my inner thighs and my hips are super tight, so I need to work on those. Feel it a little bit in my back as well. So these are give you some ideas of what you need to focus on. So there's the next one. And the last one that I want you to practice is with a door. So you're going to go on either side of the door. So here's the door. Grab onto either side of the handle. Do the same thing as if you're doing with the TRX. So you're grabbing on two door handles, sitting back right in between that door, and just relaxing. So you don't need to have a step. You don't need to have the TRX. All you need is a doorknob, and I'm sure everybody has one of those. Hold 20 to 30 seconds. Come out of it. I would suggest doing it maybe 3 to 4 times. Great way to get your body into that position and even see if you can get into that position, but you're using it with some leverage. So you're allowing your body to get low without having to focus on staying upright. Once you're able to get down there, we want to move around a little bit to loosen up those ankles, loosen up the hips. So you can use a plate, a weight plate, or a dumbbell. And it doesn't have to be real heavy. I got a heavy one here, but it doesn't have to be real heavy. You're just going to hold it out in front of you. So the same thing, you're going to drop down in that squat by holding it forward. So if I let go of that, I'm going to fall back. I'm not able to get as low. But this is going to counterbalance me, bring me down nice and low, and I can just sit, hold. Think of pulling my shoulders back, taking my knees, taking my elbows, push my knees out. I'll show you from the front here. Sit back nice and tall and relax, making sure that my knees or my toes are on the floor. From this position, then I'm going to roll side to side. Again, don't lift the feet up. Kind of rotate side to side, go front and back. If you have a plate, you can hold it out in front, hold it tight, whatever, side to side, and do that for about 20 to 30 seconds. Come out of it, stretch those legs out, and do it again. Get nice and low, use that weight to counterbalance you, practice. Now, I suggest doing this a few times a week to get your body used to that position. The lower you can get, the better it's going to be, because we are all meant to be down that low. Our body was meant to move that way, and because of all the sitting that we're doing, all the yeah, mainly sitting that we're doing. It's forcing us into this locked position of this. So, and with those rounded shoulders, which we've talked about before. So practice this, see how that feels. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and ask me. You want to come in before class and try it out, I'd love to help you with it. You can do it, come in 5 minutes before class and practice them, especially if you're going to be doing squats that day, which I will be letting you know. Next, we're going to be talking about ankle mobility. So we're going to start at the bottom of the feet, work our way up to help find the mobility that your body needs to do that, like I'm doing without anything. Get here nice and low, so then when we have a squat, and we're doing our squat with that bar in the back, nice and low, and come up. Instead of here, where we're arching our back, we want to get down and press it up, okay? Practice those, let me know how that goes, and stay tuned for the ankle mobility.